Hello. This is Isis IRL back in real life. Um, Trying to see, I guess, get into it. I'm very nervous because I feel like I don't know who I'm reading for. So I feel like I'm just gonna read for myself, and whoever feels called or to listen, or whoever feels called to stay, or just you can stay, and if what I'm saying doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Yeah. I'm gonna take some deep breaths, even though I did meditate before. It was a really good meditation, and I felt like I was able to find my spirit guides. And what I got in the end of that meditation was that we were always there. They were always there. They were always there. It's they always were there to show themselves to me. And I feel like that makes me really happy, because I feel intuitively I was able to imagine them and use them when I needed when I needed it. So yeah, I really like these crystals. I forget the name of it, and I'm sorry, but I don't know, for some reason I just really like working with them. I just get that feeling. Yeah, I'm gonna shuffle my cards. I did shuffle them off camera, but I think I want to shuffle them 3 more times again. And I'm gonna take 3 deep breaths while I do them. Sorry. Okay. Oh, King of Cups. Emotionally balanced, compassion, diplomatic control, balance, supportive leader, tolerance, empathetic. King of Cups. When I see this card, I feel I'm in control of their emotions, but not so in control that they it's rigid. Not so much in control to where it's rigid. It's you're standing on I don't know why I said yours, but I said standing on business. In the midst of the storm, you're still standing on business. And then I got the Five of Pentacles came out reversed. And it says, recovery from financial loss, spiritual poverty, charity, improvement. Yeah. Because when I think of the Five of Pentacles, oops, excuse me. There's nah, keep it reversed. It's keep it reversed, bro. Chill. When I think of the Five of Pentacles, I think of like, my brain automatically goes to like struggle, like struggling, like trying really hard to like make something work. Like trying really hard to make something work, trying like really hard to get to this like goal, and still kind of like struggling in the midst of it. It's like losing. It's like you're kind of like lost I feel like lost the point of that goal in the middle of like that journey. Weird. I'm gonna read the meanings in the book for this one. Dang, I can't talk. King of Cups. King of Cups. What does Spirit have to say for me today? Page. The King of Cups indicates the asker is able to balance their head and heart in relationships, or serves as a reminder to remain level-headed and calm when faced with interpersonal conflict. The King of Cups is also a reminder to not repress emotions. It's essential to fully feel sadness, hurt, and fear, as well as happiness, fulfillment, and joy. We often avoid emotions, worried they will engulf us. Ooh, I feel that heavy. I feel that really heavy. Five of Cups reverse. Emotions. I know Cups has to do with like emotions. Oh, why did I say Five of Cups reverse? That was Five of Pentacles. Pentacles are out of the way, my girl. 15. The Five of Pentacles reverse is a positive. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, y'all. The Five of Pentacles reversed is a positive omen if the asker feels they have been struggling lately. It is a sign of progress and that the universe will be sending support. This card tells us to connect to our power and capabilities. Problems with money and income difficulties in business will be overcome. You might get a temporary job. Wow. Yeah. I feel that heavy because I feel like, yeah, when I see the Five of Pentacles like upright, I just think like I just think of like struggle. Yeah. New projects. I feel like I wonder what like my new projects will be. This is King of Swords reverse. It says quiet power, inner truth, callous weakness, loss of emotional control, manipulation, misuse of power. Dang. Who this for? Who this for? Who this for? Okay. So like read. Okay. Read. If I get that reference, then I would be so happy. King of Swords reverse. The King of Swords reverse is all about integrity and the right use of power. This card is a reminder that authentic power comes from within. It is self-assured, confident, and logical in its approach. This card may also represent someone else in the asker's life who is misusing their power or showing off. Remember, we cannot control others' actions. We can only control our reactions. Yeah, that sounds about right. My thoughts automatically go to someone. Oh. The Emperor. Okay, we got the Six of Cups and the Empress reverse. The Six of Cups is saying familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, innocence, joy, nostalgia, yeah, I've been getting that a lot. And the Empress says creative block, selfish, impatient, dependent on others, inaction, lack of concentration, indecisive, overwhelmed, anxiety, infidelity. I feel like this is in this area over here with the King of Swords. I feel like with I don't know why I'm scared to say this. I'm scared to say source. I feel like I'm scared to say that source is telling me to stay to myself, stay in the childlike innocence of myself, stay in that state of being in order to repel this reverse empress, in order to repel and repress those creative blocks. Completion. In order to repel and repress those creative blocks that I've been having, I've been needing to really stay in tune with my inner self. Stay in tune with myself. Stay in tune with my what makes me happy. Stay in tune with I don't know, I'm trying to talk, but I feel like I'm trying to relate to things, but I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah. I'm basically healing myself. Basically trying to take care of that little girl inside that's been so sad and so lonely for so long. But it's now that I'm older, I'm able, I recognize that. I recognize those pains. I recognize those little twinges in my heart, or those little twinges that pops up in my soul. Yeah, I feel that heavy because I feel with the Empress, she's I feel she's an end all be all when it comes to being in your feminine energy. And I feel the Empress reversed is just giving the opposite of that. It's just giving I feel it's just giving bitter, old lady, just bitter, in I guess her in her shadow state is what I wanted to say. The opposite of being able to receive in your, I guess, feminine state. And I feel yeah. But I also saw the World card, and I feel when I saw the word completion, I feel I finally realized that I'm able to get out of this negative cycle that I've been putting myself through. When it came to some of my loved ones, some of the people that you would consider your loved ones. Yeah. Just there's been a lot of pain in my life as a kid. I guess people wouldn't really consider pain unless it's physical, but it's emotional pain I felt, as a kid. Still to this day. She cries, and it's now that I'm an adult, I can console her and tell her what she needed to hear at the time. And I feel I kind of relive those moments with my own son. Yeah. I feel I've been constantly growing when it came to having the patience like for children and really like being sympathetic and empathetic to children after I had my son. Like, my whole world changed literally like after I had my son. Because when I tell you, like, I was like really like, I was living in such a dark place in my life. Especially like when I met his dad. Yeah. I don't know why. I guess like Spirit was like, you need to talk about this shit. Like, I guess I felt compelled to talk about that, but yeah. What else? Oh. The Two of Cups. Reverse. And it says self-love, disharmony, distress, breakups, imbalance, tension, broken communication. What else, Spirit? Because I feel like that's just like a confirmation of like my past, I guess. Excuse me. Ooh, is that a confirmation verb? Okay, the Fool. Reverse. Holding back, indecision, hesitation, recklessness, fearlessness, bad choices, risk taking. Yeah. I feel like this is the cards, like they're just basically confirming like validating what I've been through. Like that Spirit like literally validating like what I've been through. And it's just like I feel like it is validating to have Spirit like validate like that what the things that I went through as a kid, the things I went through like in my past like relationship, my past relationship, the things I went through like as a grown ass adult, like, you know, it's like, damn, like I'm really here for real. Like I'm here. Like it's like I'm really here. I feel like I can write a fucking book, bro. I feel like for me, like I don't like being like a preacher type. I'm not a preacher type of bitch, you know. Like, hold up. The Lovers. Dang. That's crazy because the Lovers fell right on top of like, oh my god, like the Two of Cups reverse. And I feel like the Two of Cups is like, you know, I feel like I associate Two of Cups with Lovers because I feel like Two of Cups is two people like coming into union. Even though it's not the Lovers card, but it's like a courtship, like it's like a courtship to the Lovers, and this shit was in reverse, bro. And the bitch popped out. The Lovers, bro. I'm gonna read it. It says love, harmony, relationships, union, partnership, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. That's how I was singing that. One alone is not enough. We need both together. Winter, summer, rain, and sun. Lesson number one. Lesson number one. Am I learning something? Is this what I'm supposed to be learning? That one that I can't do it on my, like, all this shit I'm carrying, like, I can't carry it on my own. I can't do this shit on my own. I can't. Excuse my French, but I can't, bro. I thought I could. And like, there's still residue of me thinking I still could do it on my own because I've been doing it. I've been, like, feel like carrying like my emotions, like carrying like my vulnerability, carrying like my whole like entire self, like by myself for so long, like since I was a fucking child, I would say, for a long time. And it's like I didn't realize until like what, recently? I didn't realize until recently that like I should not have been carrying all of that stuff as a child. Like I should not have been going through all that stuff as a child. No child should go. And that's why I feel so passionate about like children now, because I feel like no child should go through any hardships. And it's like any like little thing, I feel like that's why I'm so sensitive like when it comes to my son. I'm like really sensitive when it comes to him, because like I don't want him to experience like the lonely emotions like I felt as a child. I don't want him to like experience like having to see like traumatic things, having to see like your mom go through traumatic things. Like I did not want him to experience that. Like I didn't want him to experience loneliness. I just didn't want him to like experience, like feel what it felt like to like not have nobody like play with you or talk to you or like even like consider your feelings. The Ace of Cups came out. And I feel like when I see I feel like this automatically to me is like giving the hand of God, like God giving you like the love that you needed within yourself. God giving you that like all just like unconditional love. I feel like that's what my spirit guides were for me. Look, Ace of Cups. I mean, Ace of Wands. And it's like God giving me like that, like the gift of creativity. Like even though like things, I feel like even though things had to end, like in my life, even though like there's so many like endings, so many endings, bro, that I experienced in my life, bro. So many. It's crazy. Wow. It's Five of Cups reverse. It says here, acceptance, moving on, finding peace, personal setbacks, self-forgiveness. Bro, literally me, bro. Literally my fucking life. I had to accept so much bullshit in my fucking life. Oh, I'm cursing. I'm gonna get X'd out of YouTube. I keep on cursing like this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, spirit. Dang. I almost cursed again. I cursed like a sailor. I'm so sorry. Yes. Bro, you know how many, like, you know how many, like, literal, like emotional traumas and setbacks, like, I've gone through within the years? Like, and I just had to be like, shoot. I had to literally pick myself up off the dirt. Pick myself up. Realize that I had to like really pick myself up off of the dirt. Just carry myself in my hands. You know, like be like, keep going. Keep going. I just kept going. I just like would not quit. Like Naruto, like that, I just would not quit. I wanted to quit so bad, but then I was just like, okay, let me try this again. All right, let me try this again. This not working out for me. Let me try this again. Girl, and it's like, bro, I've literally like found like solace, peace, and justice like in my spirituality, in my spiritual journey. To be quite honest with you, before I even met my freaking fiance, bro. And it's like at that time, ooh girl, I'm like all over the place. At that time, like when I met my fiance, I had just gotten out of like it's been like what, a year now? It's been like about a year after getting out of that terrible relationship and situation with my ex. And I just was like, I didn't think I would find, like someone, let alone like a fiance. I didn't think that. I didn't think I would get proposed to within like a year and a half of us like dating, going out with each other. Like, no way. Me? No. I was dead set on like living a life of a single parent because I was like, I don't trust nobody. I don't think I can trust anybody enough to like be with someone to like around my kid. No. I couldn't do it. I couldn't trust nobody enough. I couldn't put my trust in nobody like that enough to let them see my child and be around my child and be like, oh, because I'm thinking like, what if we break up? What if like the shit don't work out? You know, what if, you know, they do something to my child? I couldn't like forgive myself. And the thing is like, I'm going to jail. And I feel like God knew that. Like, I'm going to jail about my children. It don't matter to me. So, yeah, and I didn't even think, like, I low-key did. I swear I didn't think, like, I would even, like, find someone so quickly, like, after my whole relationship with my son's dad. Like, you couldn't tell me. But shit, like, real, like, I feel like the point I'm saying is, like, God really, like, he really got me for real. Like, and I feel like, they have been, like, telling me that for the longest, but I feel like it didn't take until, like, a certain point in that past relationship where I had to, like, sit there and realize, like, something has to give. But dang, were they talking to me, boy? They was talking my head off. They just kept on sending me sign after sign after sign after sign. Number after number. Oh, look at that. Number after number after number after number. I don't know if this was like in reverse, so I'm gonna put this back, and if it comes back, then you know what it is. But I'm gonna, because I don't know if it was like reversed or upright. Knight of Cups. Another cup. Knight of Cups. Creativity. Romantic. Charm. Imagination. Beauty. Knight in shining armor. Following the heart. Prince Charming proposals. Hell yeah. The Tower. The Tower had to happen for me. That Tower moment, had to happen for me. Even like, I feel like, yeah, decisions had, like, I'm me trying to like make the right decision, but like I'm looking at these 3 options right here, but it's like God is right here telling me like, hey, you should use this option, and I'm sitting here busy worried about like these 3 options. Like, yeah. What did I fucking say? Decisions, bro. And I feel like this, I made that decision. That decision has already been made for me. Look, bro, this card came out again, bro. This card came out in the last reading So did this card. This card came out in the last reading too. The Seven of Swords. I want to read the Seven of Swords. Like, I really, like, am felt some call to read the Seven of Swords. Seven of Souls, Seven of Souls, Seven of Souls. Seven of Souls, Seven of Souls. Six of Souls. Seven of Souls. Okay. You want to run away, but you should not take up defensive positions. Do not become an enemy to yourself. You need to show diplomacy, dexterity, flexibility, and then you can easily cope with the opposition and achieve your goals. This card also symbolizes the need for smart and strategic thinking in the face of a current challenge. The asker has the foresight, resourcefulness, and skills needed to overcome any obstacle. I feel that, because I feel like when I saw, when I see this, yo, this card been yup, rapid action, movement, swift change, manifesting quickly, quick decision, air travel, traveling. Something's coming in fast, or something was coming in fast. Look at this nigga carrying all this damn swords, carrying all this oof. It just looks like it hurts because I feel like look. He's carrying the bottom of the swords with his hands. That's painful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's carrying 5 swords, bro. Bro, why was I thinking of 5 of swords whenever I saw this card, bro? I was thinking of 5 of swords, and I was thinking about like conflict, just carrying so much, like having a heavy load to carry, bro. And every time like I see 5 of swords, that's like literally what I think. That's literally what I think. And then you have like these two extra swords, like you still worried about, you still carrying. It's painful. And whenever I saw this card, I just thought like of this dude just like throwing all these like swords away. And I guess the swords turned into wands. And I guess the wands started turning into something. Alchemist. You are alchemizer. The real alchemizer, not deaf. Not that. Ooh. Page of Wands, reverse. It says lack of direction, procrastination, creative.